As intimidating as all of this may seem with all of these different buttons, it's not too hard to set up, honestly. Your about is the easiest thing to put. You have your username, the name that you want displayed. You just type in your bio right here, and then it'll just show up right there. Easy as can be. Links, also really easy. You just have a few, and when you edit them, you have what you want it to show up as, and you just put the link to whatever it is. So that's already just your about page. If you want to do extra stuff, like I have a whole section of all kinds of things, what you do is you go to this, edit panels, and there's tons of different special Twitch things that you can activate. For me, I have the Streamlabs leaderboard, so people can see who is at the top of donations, gift subs, etc. I have a throne wish list just for fun, and sound alerts also for fun. People really like sound alerts or stickers because it's a way to interact with the stream, and I think that's it's really fun because I get jump scared and people love that. For images, each panel that you want to make, you just press the plus button here and it'll give you the same kind of box. You can decide to title it if you want. I typically don't because I have these images that I use as a title. You can have the image linked to something. I don't have that. I tend to have my links just here and actually in the description. So I have my about me, which is all text. Then I have my commissions, which has a link to my website. But if you can see here that it's in these like square kind of brackets and then rounded brackets, that's because if I go back to here, it pops up as a link. And that's the same for over here. So let's go back to the edit. I have my rules, which is all text, and I have all of my commands. Then over here is all of my places to find me, and that's where I have all my links. You put what the link you want to be called in the square brackets and your actual link in the rounded brackets. But this is the same for every part, every link I have, and that's honestly just it. If you want to move them around, you just have to drag them. You just click and move them. I don't know why it's fading out. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but that is how you move the boxes, and that will change the order that it appears here. But keep in mind, this setup, how many rows you have and stuff, will change depending on how big your screen is. So if I make my screen smaller, now you see only 2 rows. But since I have quite a big screen, I can see 4 at once. So depending on how big a person's screen is, what you see will change a little bit. So keep that in mind. If you're suddenly on someone else's computer and you're like, that's not what it's supposed to look like, it's just it setting itself. Over here, I have a goal. When you go to your settings, you can set a goal and all kinds of things. So let's go in order here. Home. This is just the page that tells you your latest stream summary, and there's like patch notes and stuff, all kinds of things. I honestly don't even look at this like ever. I don't know if it really matters because it tells you get like an email for your stream summary after every stream. So that's what I always look at. Stream Manager, this is for when you're actually streaming. So this will be where your stream pops up. It has all of your stuff up here. You can decide to turn these off if it makes you nervous. So if you don't want to know how many followers you have or how many people are viewing or how long you've been streaming, you can hide that so you don't have to worry about it. Your activity feed, this is people redeeming stuff, following you, people rating you. It'll just let you know everything that's happening. Your chat will show your top sub people, bits, all kinds of stuff. And this is where people will actually be chatting. So I can just say hi and it'll show it right there. You will have these 3 dots on the edge. That's how you can delete a message. And this is where you will moderate as well. You have, if you don't know what bits are, this is a way to support streamers. And this, you might not know what it is. It's called 7TV. This is just an extension I have for Google Chrome so that people in my chat, when they're hanging out, they can use way more emotes than what Twitch has set. Especially if you're not an affiliate, you won't really have many emotes for people to use aside from the default ones. So I think it's a really fun way for people to have more reaction kind of stuff. Right here is your channel points. That is something you can set up so people can redeem stuff. When you redeem something, it just gets clicked and that it will add to your activity feed. And then of course over here you have more settings like mod logs will show if people are timed out or bans. Chat settings, you can activate slow mode if your chat is too fast. You can change how things look, delete messages. You can make chat pop out, means it will be like a separate box that you can drag anywhere if this area is too hard for you to look at. You can change it to emotes only, subscribers only, follows only. There's all kinds of stuff. So honestly, just look through it yourself to see what you like the best. Next will be alerts. I don't pay attention to this, so I honestly don't think it's too important, but if someone else thinks elsewise, please tell me in the comments. Analytics, this is all how you've been doing. Your average viewers, followers, subscriptions, revenue, time streamed, etc. It will tell you what your average are for games and stuff you play or other suggestions to see what the average is for other channels. You can see your past VODs and clips. And there's tons of milestones that you can aim for. There's tons of achievements. Honestly, it's just a little extra thing that Twitch has that doesn't really matter, but if you just want a little extra something to aim for, there's plenty of those. Your stream summary will be your last stream summarized. It'll show your duration, viewers, averaged, maximum viewers, unique chatters, live views, followers, and new subscriptions. And if someone makes a clip of your stream, it will appear here and it'll show you the average of chat messages, or you can do average viewers and stuff to see where in your stream the most people were doing what. You have your top emotes and top clips and how people found you, like if your followers clicked on when you're live or if someone clicked from like your Twitter or something. Just a lot of information is given to you every time you stream. So if you're really set on numbers and you love analytics, this is one of the best places for you. Now next we have discovery, which is more analytics, more numbers. Engagement, again, more analytics, more numbers. So though these few things are things you'll really want to look at if you love the numbers and want to keep an eye out on what your viewers like and stuff. Now for revenue, you got earnings, so how much you made for a certain amount of time and what it's from. It will tell you by different color. So for like this stream, I got a bunch of cheers. For this stream, it says extensions. That's because someone used sound alerts. And then these are Twitch subs, and there's Prime subs. There's, I don't know what bounties are or game sales, but I'm sure you guys can figure that out if you have whatever those are. And it'll tell you your total, and again from what for each month. And then you have payouts, and that is where it will tell you when it gave you the money. So when Twitch gives you what you made for that month. Then community, this is where you have your roles. I have my moderators and one VIP because they are my VTuber son. I made their model, so that's who I give VIPs to. There's a limited amount of these kinds of things. To add a new one, you just search the person's username, and then you will be able to select moderator, VIP, artist, so on and so forth. Community activity is just what you've done, so running commercials, which I only do at the beginning of the stream, changing the stream title, changing the game category, that kind of stuff. Followers list, self-explanatory. You get to check out all of your followers if you want. Content, video producer, this will be your VODs. You get a certain amount of VODs depending on if you are new, affiliate, or partner. Obviously, you get to have more the higher up you go in the Twitch ladder, I guess. You can decide to have them published automatically, or you can have them unpublished automatically. And it will tell you when they are expiring, and you just change it here, and you can make highlights and stuff from them. You can edit them, delete them, whatever you want. Collections, I don't know what that is. I don't even have one, so I don't know how important that is. Clips, it's just clips that other people have made of your streams. It can show up on your front page if you want. It's just a fun little way to keep your best moments, I guess. Copyright claims manager, that's of course if you play stuff that you're not supposed to be playing. I don't have any strikes because I am good. I don't want to get in trouble. Then you have your settings, your stream settings. You have your stream key, which is what you insert into Streamlabs or whatever you're using to connect to it. There's all kinds of things to set up, like this is where you have what I mentioned earlier, always publish VODs, enable clips, follow if you want it followers only, subscriber only, etc. You got all kinds of permissions and what you want for raids, drops and rewards. This is all up to you, so make sure you look at all of it to see what you want, what you don't want, make it how you like. Channel, that goes back to your about page. You have your links, your about. Brand will be your profile picture and what kind of theme you want for like around your videos. You can even upload a schedule if you want. I don't have one, but a lot of people do use it. Featured content can be what videos you want. You can have a channel trailer. I haven't made one yet. I probably should. But it's a good way for new people just checking out your channel to be like, oh, I like this or I don't like this. And it'll show your categories and what kind of streamer you are and stuff. Stream events, you have your affiliate anniversary and you can have anniversary date and stuff. Moderation, this is again all up to you. You can block certain words you don't like. You can block terms and things. So I suggest going through that to make sure your chat is as safe as you want it to be. Streamer survey, I've never used, but it's just, I think it's just data stuff. I personally don't care. So I don't think I'll ever be doing the survey. It's just to help Twitch figure out what kind of people are streaming, I guess. Affiliate, it says new, but I've been affiliate for a while, so I don't know why it says new, or maybe it's just a new thing. It's allergic to high chain. I don't check this too often. Like once I set my settings up at the beginning when I started streaming and when I got affiliate, I just never went back to it again. So you can find the affiliate agreement, you can go to your emotes, slow-mo, all kinds of stuff. Viewer rewards, channel points. This is where you can edit how it looks and you can make your own rewards. Like I have a save for when I'm adding. You can have the name here. You can change whatever color you want. You can even do an image icon if you want, and then the description that they'll be able to read before they decide if they want to redeem it or not. You can have a cooldown time. So if you have something like a hydrate, you can have it set for every half an hour or whatever, so someone doesn't redeem like 50 and try to make you chug a gallon of water in a minute. So that's something I didn't think of until I had someone do something like that. So timers on redeems, very important. Emotes, of course, you don't get until you are affiliate. You'll get some standard emotes, and there's bit emotes even. These will increase depending on how much people donate. Follower emotes you unlock after time, so that's just something you gotta wait for. Follower emotes are things that people can use only in your channel unless they're a sub. So people who are followers, they can use these even if they're not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, then everyone can use all of your emotes wherever. Drops, that's if you're playing a game that has drops. For example, I only really know Don't Starve. So if you're watching a Don't Starve stream, if you watch a certain amount of time, you can get a certain item to unlock in the game. So this is for if you want to be one of those Twitch streamers that allows you to get drops for whatever game that you're playing. Rewards, I don't know what this is. So we're gonna skip over that. Guest star, new apparently. Don't know what that is either. Streaming tools, it's just what you're using and how to set it up. Charity, of course, is if you want to do a charity. I've tried one once, so I'm not super familiar with it, but if you are really into charities, I'm sure there's ways for you to figure out how this works. Extensions, this is what I was talking about earlier, the stream stickers and my sound alerts. There's all kinds of extensions that do all kinds of stuff. Just look through them all, decide what you like the best. And Creator Camp and Safety Center, don't really know what those are either, but that's the basics of it. You have your page, and you can set up however you want. You have your videos that will show up, schedule if you want to show your schedule. Homepage will just show whatever you have set for it. But I hope this helped. I definitely do not know everything about Twitch, so this probably isn't the most informative tutorial, but if you're just looking to get started, if you just want to set up as a VTuber and just get into it, this will be plenty for you to figure it out. I hope you guys have a good time managing your settings, because I had fun with it. I like figuring out what I can do, especially about page. I love that I can set stuff up the way I want. So I hope you enjoy and can make a really cool Twitch page now that you know how the settings work, and I hope you can successfully stream knowing how the settings work. I'll be doing a tutorial on how to use Nightbot next, so if you want to know how to have that moderator robot in your chat to help you, then go check that out. I hope this helped. Bye bye!